Chris McClure here again with another magnetic moment. We're looking at essential action number 6 from the magnetic leader today. And this is one of the actions I think I get most excited about because it's been part of my story. When I was a young leader, just in college, trying to figure out my way of moving forward in my career in my life, I had a mentor one time say, "Chris, don't ever stop being teachable." And that made such an impression on me. See, I'd had mentors tell me, that leaders are readers, and if you're going to continue to grow, you need to continue to invest in yourself, and that's so true. But remaining teachable wasn't something I truly thought about, and I do believe it's such a vital function of anybody who wants to grow in success in any area of life. See, I'm a youth sports coach, and from time to time, we'll run across kids who just aren't coachable. They don't want to listen to the coaches. They just kind of blow off everything you tell them. They're stubborn. They're going to do it their way no matter what. And those kids aren't very successful. And many times those kids don't stay on the team for long because it's hard to coach them, and they can get cut from the team because that's not the kind of players we want on our teams. But think about that from a leadership standpoint. Just replace the word coachable with teachable. Are you a teachable leader? Are you somebody who can learn or is diligent about learning? It's very intentional about learning and growing all the time so that you can become better every day. And so I walk through this process, and really there's just three short, small words about remaining teachable that are so fundamental and foundational to this idea. But the first one is this: you need to learn. It's that simple. Commit to learning, whether that be formal classes, whether that be picking up copies of books like this, whether it be listening to podcasts, going to conferences, finding a mentor, whatever it may be. Find a way to be a continual learner. That's the first step. And then second, you need to model it. You need to model what you're learning. See, you can read a book, you can hear a podcast, you can learn from a mentor, and if you keep it to yourself, you can have a level of success, but you won't become a magnetic leader until you truly model it and you live it out for other people to see. And then finally, you equip. You take what you've learned and what you've been modeling, what you've been living out, and now you equip others with the same skill set, the same knowledge. You don't hoard it to yourself. You're saying, you know what? I've been fortunate enough to learn. I came across a good book, a good article, a good podcast, a mentor that helped me learn these things. And now I want to help you. So you equip your followers with the things you're learning. See, the best thing you can do many times for your followers is to be continually learning, to remain teachable. Because as you continue to grow, then you can help them continue to grow with the resources or the knowledge that you gain over time because you're being strategic about it. And so I want to encourage you, remain teachable. If you want to be the kind of leader that people love to follow, that attracts the kind of team members that you want on your team, then you need to be continually growing. And so essential action number 6 of remaining teachable is so vital to this process. And so I want to encourage you to grab a copy of the book, dig into that, be reminded of how to do these things, because they're honestly they're not complex. They'll probably be reminders to you, but the problem is that common sense doesn't always become common practice. And so this chapter alone, I try to help us really think about how do we put this into practice every day as a leader. So take care until next time. Look forward to connecting with you on the next magnetic moment.